Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt the air shift? People smile at you, but you feel it. That subtle glance, the fake grin, a whisper that wasn't meant for your ears. You wonder, did I do something wrong? Is it just me? Or do they hate me? Here's the truth. People rarely hate you for what you've done. More often, they hate you for what you represent. And if you don't understand the 7 reasons behind this silent resentment, you'll carry the weight of other people's insecurities for the rest of your life. Don't skip this video, because this isn't just psychology, it's ancient philosophy. It's survival in the social jungle, and it could change the way you see everything. Reason 1, you mirror their insecurities. You walk in with your head held high. You speak with conviction. You know who you are, and you don't need their approval. But that is exactly why they hate you, because you mirror what they're afraid to face within themselves: their doubts, their failures, their mediocrity. You didn't insult them. You didn't mock them. You just existed in a way that shined a light on their darkness. This is the cruel paradox of growth. The higher you rise, the more resentment you attract. Marcus Aurelius said, "The opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know anything about the subject." But in a society obsessed with validation, being indifferent makes you dangerous. Reason 2, you're emotionally unavailable. You don't overshare. You don't post every detail of your life online. You don't react to every insult, every drama, every little thing. You're calm, you're composed, you're stoic. But in today's world, that makes you suspicious. People are addicted to emotional volatility, to likes, to outbursts, to drama. So when you're emotionally unavailable, they call you cold, detached, arrogant. But what they don't see is that your peace is earned. You've been through storms. You've buried old versions of yourself. You've chosen inner discipline over outer validation. Epictetus said, "We suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them." You've mastered the art of emotional freedom, and that makes you a target. Reason 3, you're too honest. You speak the truth, not to hurt, but because you believe honesty is the highest form of respect. But honesty is dangerous, because the truth, when spoken out loud, makes people uncomfortable. You say things like they are, not sugar-coated, not wrapped in empty flattery. And that threatens the fragile identities people have built around lies. Seneca said, "Truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth." When you tell the truth, you're not just being authentic, you're challenging the illusions people cling to. You're the storm that shakes their foundation, and that breeds hatred. Reason 4, you refuse to play the social game. You don't gossip. You don't fake laugh at bad jokes. You don't fake interest in things you don't believe in. You're not rude. You're just real. But society doesn't reward authenticity. It rewards masks, politics, performance. So when you refuse to play the game, you become an outsider. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." You choose stillness over noise, depth over drama, and that exposes the emptiness of those still trapped in the game. Reason 5, you've set boundaries. You said no. You didn't justify. You didn't explain. And suddenly, you're the villain, because people loved you when you were available at all times. When you never said enough, but boundaries are a line in the sand. They separate the authentic from the opportunistic. Epictetus taught, "No person is free who is not master of himself." You mastered the art of self-respect, and those who thrived on your self-abandonment now call you toxic. Reason 6, you've changed, you evolved. You started saying no to things you used to tolerate. You started asking deeper questions. You began walking a path of growth, and that made people uncomfortable. Because when you change, you break the unspoken contract that kept others comfortable. You were supposed to stay the same. You were supposed to be predictable, but you chose elevation, and that exposed their stagnation. Seneca reminds us, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. You dare to change, and now they hate you for it. Reason 7, you're unapologetically yourself. You don't shrink. You don't beg. You don't twist yourself into someone else's idea of acceptable. And that, in today's world, is revolutionary. Because when you live unapologetically, you expose every fake smile, every pretend friendship, every hollow compliment. You are a mirror, and mirrors don't lie. Marcus Aurelius asked, "What is your art?" To be good. You've made authenticity your art, and the world hates what it cannot mold. If they hate you, it doesn't mean you're wrong. It might just mean you're real. If they whisper behind your back, it's because your presence speaks louder than their noise. If they distance themselves from you, it's because your energy disrupted their illusion. Remember what the Stoics knew. A calm mind is a fortress. Your truth is your weapon, and your virtue is your shield. Let them misunderstand you. Let them walk away. Let them hate. You are not here to be understood by the masses. You are here to master yourself and live with honor. This is Stoic and Facts, the place where warriors of the mind gather. If this video spoke to your soul, smash the like button. Drop a comment. I choose authenticity over approval. And subscribe if you're ready to become mentally unshakable. Because the world doesn't need more people who are liked. It needs more people who are true. Until next time, hold the line, master the mind, and let the world say what it will.